Hi guys, Dad and FX here. Today we are going to talk about what are currency pairs, what are spreads in currency pairs, what currency pairs to trade on as a beginner, as an intermediate trader, and as a pro trader. And also, I have some very vital information I can share with you, but I'll share it at the end of the video. So stick on, watch until the end. Please hit the like button, share this video, and also subscribe to the channel. You can hit the subscribe button also to get notifications on any video that I do. So these are what we call currency pairs. As you can see here, I have various currency pairs that I have over here. For me, all these are the currency pairs that I trade. I trade over 10 currency pairs, as you can see. These are the currency pairs that I'm always involved in. Any signals I send are on these currency pairs. In my channel, you are involved on this currency pair on Friday, from Thursday, Wednesday to Friday. Friday is when our trade hit take profit. So that is another lesson for another day. But today we are talking about currency pairs. We have 5 major currency pairs in forex. We have the euro dollar, we have the GBP USD, we have the USD JPY, we have the Australian dollar and the dollar. So those are the major currency pairs that we have. In the previous video that I did, I told you about selling and buying. So the moment that I tell you sell euro USD, what do I mean? I'm telling you to sell the euro against the dollar. If I say you buy euro USD, what I'm telling you is you buy the euro against the dollar. If I tell you buy GBP USD, what am I telling you? I'm telling you you're buying the British pound against the dollar. That is what you're doing. If I tell you to sell GBP USD, I'm telling you you're selling the pound against the dollar. And that is what happens in the market initially. We have buyers and sellers in the market, as previously introduced in the other video. So these are the currency pairs that I'm involved in. Let's get in the euro USD. This is the most major currency pair that is traded by so many people in the market. Now this is the euro USD. For what I told you, there are things that we call spreads. In trading, spreads are a gap between the brokers and the market, the way it is going. Different brokers have different spreads. It is a margin call between what the brokers are doing and what we are receiving as the retailers. You understand? It is a gap, it is a small margin. In trading view, mostly I don't find the spreads being indicated. On the MT4, the spreads are very clear. Let's take the 1 minute time frame. As you can see over here, there is this gap you're seeing here in the middle. This is what we call spreads. And this is what is happening in the market between the brokers and the market. This is what we call a spread, and the currency pairs they are doing, the brokers, this is what we call a spread. It is a gap between. And this gap is between the two currency pairs. So maybe you have said you buy. If you say you want to buy a trade, the moment you buy, the buy will be placed on this spread, the lower spread. This is where the buy will be placed on. And for the buy to hit take profit, this spread line must hit your take profit. And for a sell, if you place a sell order here, this is the spread line that will take the sell order. And for your sell order to take your profits, this is the same line that will come and hit your take profit, not this one. This one will touch it and nothing will happen. But this one is the one that will execute your sell order into profits. This one is the one that will take the profits if you make a sell order. If you make a buy order, this is the one that will make the order, and still the same one that will take the same profits. Now we have various advantages of various brokers. Having brokers vary with their spreads. They are not always the same. If your broker has smaller spreads, that is an advantage to you, because if it comes to hitting your profit, it will be much easier to hit your profits and targets uh, rather than a broker who has a bigger spread. The bigger the spread, the more it will take time for you to hit your profits. You might hit your profits with this. Maybe you had taken a buy entry. This one might touch your profit, might touch your target, but this one hasn't still gotten to there. So it will take time for the price to go and hit your targets. So that is a disadvantage for me. That is why I use my broker Pepperstone. You need a broker that doesn't have large spreads. The larger the spread, the more it will take time for you to hit your targets. The smaller the spread, the more you will hit your targets faster and much more easier. Because if this spread is too big, maybe let's say an example, you had bought this market. Maybe your targets were around this area. The market comes and moves. You see, your buy entry is this line. This one might come and hit your targets, but this one, maybe for a broker with a larger spread, it might be all the way down here. So you're at your profits, you're at your targets, but because the broker has a very large spread, it won't be easy for you to hit the targets. You might see price coming, reaching there, and then going back down. So you already took your target, but because of the spread of the broker, you did not take your target. That is now that is what makes the spreads very important in trading. People don't know about the spreads. A lot of people don't know how much the spreads impact their trading. You might be wicked out because of the spreads. They have a very big impact in trading the spreads. So in choosing your broker, choose wisely. Choose the broker that has good spreads for you, that will have an advantage on your side, and it will not take you longer to hit your targets. If it hits your target, it will not take as much time as another broker. So the other information that I was to share with you, the important one is, you should know whatever broker you are using. Brokers, sometimes their charts differ with those of other brokers and the MT4. That is something I've noted with time, and it is something very crucial in trading. That's where the brokers become very important in trading. You really need to be wise on which broker you take. Some brokers, these charts differ because of time, and also some brokers receive their charts way much behind than others. So it means there is a broker that will be way behind than another, and it is of very much importance being with a broker that is right on time and is receiving all the information they are getting from the banks as much as earlier as possible. You can imagine a broker on the daily time frame receives some information late. On the time frame, on the 1 hour time frame, it might impact this candle. It might impact one candle on a 1% body. That is the daily time frame. That 1%, when you go down back to the 4 hour time frame, you might find that 1% is 4%. You understand the point? That 4 hour time frame, if you go back down to the 1 hour time frame, you might find it is double the impact that was there on the 1 hour time frame or the 4 hour time frame. So you might find there that the percentage that has been lost with that simple time is around 8%. So you can imagine the impact it will have on your trades if you're taking the trades on a lower time frame. It will be very devious. It can lead to you having so many losses without you knowing. But not only losses, you'll get the losses because you're making wrong entries. If you decide to trade on a larger time frame, maybe the daily, the 1% might not affect you as much. But for someone making entries on a lower time frame, it will have a very big impact. An 8% impact is very big. So that person will be making very wrong entries because the broker is just behind on getting the information from the banks to him. That is one very, very, very crucial information that people don't know. The information about spreads and charts. You must mind what broker you are using. For me, I use Pepperstone. That is the best broker I've been using so far. I have nothing against them. So be warned against whatever broker you use. I'm not against any broker, but that is one very crucial lesson I've given you, and you need to reflect on it whenever you're starting your trading. The currency pairs I would advise a beginner trader to trade on are currency pairs with an ATR below 20 on the 1 hour time frame. An example is here. Using the trading view, you have an indicator we call the ATR. So the ATR, this is the ATR you can see up here. This is the ATR. On the 1 hour time frame, any currency pair that's an ATR below 20. That is a currency pair you can trade. You can see this currency pair on the Euro USD. It is a 15 ATR. We don't take these. The last digit is not very important. So we consider the last two, the first two digits, the last one you don't consider it. So for a beginner, trade currency pairs that have an ATR of 20 and below, because it means they don't have as much volatility as some currency pairs like the gold. The gold has a very, very high volatility in the market, and for a beginner, you might find yourself blowing your account trading gold faster than someone who is trading euro dollar. ATR gives you the average movement of 14 candles. As you can see here, around 14 candles, the average movement of 14 candles. That is what the ATR gives you. So for beginners, I can advise you to trade currency pairs with an ATR of below 20. For intermediate and pro traders, that is your own choice. You know how to handle your own trades. It will be on your own choice, whichever ATR you use, whichever volatility of the market you want to use. But for a beginner, trade currency pairs that have an ATR of 20 and below in the 1 hour time frame. ATR is an indicator in the trading view. It is actually on all trading platforms. You just go search the ATR. It is called the average true range. Yes. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for waiting for that time. I've shared some very important information. So please subscribe and comment down in the comment section. Wait for the next video. So the next video will be which currency pairs I'm waiting for next week. Starting next week, I will be doing analysis on the currency pairs that I'm waiting for, considering the strategy that I use. So please hit the subscribe button and also click the notification bell to get more videos notification. Cheers.